So I'm thinking that since everything is back to normal, groups don't seem to be disappearing anymore, which is great. I was getting tired of having to reset my groups all the time.
And I was thinking that I'm pretty well done here. I'm serious about not being too crazy other than building the landing pad. Because there's not I mean, I can spend more time here, but there are probably cooler looking planets. Like if you see what looks like Venus, and I will go ahead and bring up my display. Not that one, jeez. This, you can see, oh, there's the Traveler. But there's Venus, and obviously it has some glowing patches, which means that it's volcanic activity, and that will be cool to see. But I want to finalize a couple of things here. Batteries are almost fully charged. Output 1.4. Why is that 1.4? Alright, it might be the miner. But what I want to do is I'm going to leave the miner here. It was built for this place, and I'm going to leave it here. So I need to make a little like landing pad for it. Aside from that, I also want to build a cargo container so that I can leave all the materials that I've built here. I'm going to leave them here. And that way, if by chance I come back here, I'll at least have a little bit ready and waiting for me. So I guess that will be some of the stuff to do this time around.
I'm thinking that right here would be fine to put it, right where I built it. Just make a small pad. I'll put a connector on there just for it to... oh, actually, I don't need to have a cargo container. I bet you the connector will be able to store all of the items that I have on board in here. So, let's go ahead and start taking some stuff apart. Actually, let me go ahead and... I sort of have a shape in mind, and it's just a little tiny landing pad. It's nothing fantastical or anything like that. Let me see here. Yeah, I like the idea I just popped in my head. So I'm thinking that would be good to go ahead and build this so that it has a little slight depression. And because I like smooth transitions, we will redo that just a little bit here, just like that. And why am I not using the build and repair? Because I want to do it by hand. Should I do that, or should I just make it, yeah, I'll do that. well, that looks good. I like it. I think that's cool. Alright. I will go ahead and I will turn on the nanobots and let the nanobots go to town on that. And I'll help. Oh! I went a little too crazy, didn't I? That'll be right. There we go. And then I will do this because yeah, that'll work. Okay, thrusters are on. Gyros are on. Battery is on. Dampers are on. Unlocked. Connectors off. We are locked. Inertial dampers are off. Thrusters are off. Alright. That's kind of awesome. Let's see, that can recharge and stay recharged. The oxygen part, that's an issue because I didn't see any ice on the way down, and I did go around a little bit, maybe 5 kilometers from each axis of the miner, and did not see any ice at all. So that would be an issue down here. Let me think. What do I want to do? I want to put. Actually, I'm going to put some. Do I have? Oh, I do have. Okay. Oh, I can't do that. I wanted them to face inside. I mean, I could do it. Could do a frame and then place them on the inside. I could do that. Let me do that. Alright, so that is pure black, so it's not going to weld it. I I need construction components. Okay. And because I'm not I'm not able to keep a train of thought because I'm not welding these up. So I wonder if they need steel plates and steel plate. No. Psh. All right, they need those. Okay, so because they need the just construction components, I didn't want to. Wasn't too concerned about using the build and repair to place them. Now, with that, I want to see if I have that oriented correctly. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set the offset for this and see if... Yes, it looks like the illumination is right there. So it's going in the proper direction. That is what I wanted to see. Or the direction that I wanted to go. Okay, so here we are. I've dumped everything in that I can. I still have a bit left in the dropship, but that's not going to be a big deal. But it's something. It's something to leave here just in case. Who knows if I'll be back. If not, no biggie. If I do, I got a little bit here. But now it's time to get back up there and reconnect with the ship, and I think head to Venus and check that out. Maybe Venus will be the place where I make a larger, more permanent base.
Okay, so everything's going okay. So let's turn on our antenna. Parachutes are off. Bum, 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 bum. It's been a little while, so that's my position lights, right? Because that's what I want to see. Down view there, there. Okay. Now I map these out, so we've got the hydro lift thrusters, which I'm only going to use them to I don't know. I'm not actually going to use them to thrust the ship out of this area. I will turn those on, which will turn these on. Okay. So those guys are on.
Do a quick outside view to make sure. With the exception of that one thruster there, which is fine. Oops. Okay. All the thrusters look like they're on. Now, of course, that resets.
Okay. Boom. Gonna turn those on. Landing gear is unlocked. Turning on the hydrogen thrusters. Inertial dampers are on. And it would probably be a good idea if I were to turn on
Can it find it? That. We're going. Let me see how quickly the ice is going down. Alright, I think I need to go ahead and use these guys, at least to get some altitude.
Once I get out of the 0.38, there we go. So now we're slowly but increasing in thrust, or in speed, so velocity. Alright, so at this point I don't foresee me needing the thrusters anymore, or the hydrogen thrusters. I will retract the gear. I'm going to start allowing the ship to slow using the gravity. There it is. In all of its glory. Still in one piece, at least as far as I can tell. Probably be good if I get about the same level. Oh, that happens whenever the rotors adjust for the sun. Wow, I'm almost dead on. That's pretty fandangly fancy. Okay, I just saw some something that bothered me there. That looked like it was like damage or something. All right, so
Come to a full stop. I'm gonna swing around. I think that's my docking camera. Yep.
there we go. Ooh. Hey now. Those rotors. So, whoa, you, jeez. They're little tiny rotors, come on. Well, maybe not little tiny rotors, but... Alright, so the way that you line this up is the center of the camera goes to the center of the elbow. It looks like I'm pretty well set. Dampers are off. Alright. Stop it. Those may have to be disabled for the docking, and I think that's what I'll do. Solar rotors off. You are not allowed to operate while I am docking. Alright. It's now docking time. Merge blocks are on. Gonna shut off that top connector for right now. It'll burst, line up straight. Okay, everything looks pretty darn stable right now. Pretty darn stable. Using the keyboard buttons to steer with.
Turn on my top connector, and I'm going to turn on the umbilical connector. I'm going to rotate that sucker down, and I'm going to lock like a charm. I just got to set it up on a timer,
And then it'll be great. And only a small smidgen of my health gone when the connect happened, and everything kind of resorted itself out. I am going to reinitiate the solar rotors, and let's see here. That can stay that way. I will do that. Let's turn on.
and we're ready to go. Yeah, see, it's still freezing, but that's all right.
That's awesome. And that should have shut the lights off in there. Let me see here. Interior cabin. Oh, it didn't shut off the. Yeah, that didn't shut off the passageway lights. Anyway. Oh, that's right. I had to do a little. When I thought the whole groups thing disappeared was fixed. Yeah, no, it's not. So let me grab all of these and go. I need to name them. Ship, doors, auto, close. Seems that there might have been some damage or something. I saw some what looked like sparking or something. Alright, so everything looks good there. Alright, let me get rid of some of this stuff. GPS, I don't need to see. Oh, it's Venus. Okay, we'll leave that on. Alright, so antenna, drop, and ship, off. Those are off already. Minor antenna is off. Okay, good. I'm gonna keep the HUD from being cluttered. I wonder if there's anything. And the other thing was the welders.
could have swore I saw something like sparks back here. Huh. I mean, maybe I did. I don't know. Hey, nothing's going on. Cool. Any bad guys around? Nope. Alright, Venus, you're next. But something that I want to do... Make sure these lights turned on. Okay.
Something I want to do is... I need to collect some ice. So I'm not going to jump straight to Venus. I'm going to vector in that direction. Oh, going the wrong way. Okay, so I forgot how to fly. So I'm going to get rid of this, seeing as how that is no longer, a viable thing. I did notice that I forgot to
Retract the ladder.
There we go. That's retracted. Then I will come to a full stop now. Woo! I kind of noticed that at the last second. Can I tell how close am I to being able to lock onto the asteroid?
You know what, before I lock onto the asteroid, how about I do a quick assessment of what
Is here.
And that means I need to stay in my seat. have ice. And that is probably on the opposite side. Looks like there's some other stuff there. Platinum. Magnesium. Okay. I'm gonna get into a better position here.